I will admit, and I will be the first one to admit that I'm a day late and dollar short on this right here. But however, this is just coming to my attention. And what's coming to my attention is utterly appalling. It's humiliation to the utmost level. I believe it's a violation of human rights. And given sexual orientation, you don't know what kind of woman this state trooper is. Because all people don't agree with that, listen to this, alternative lifestyle. I think it's moral degradation. I think that I think these two ought to be thrown into prison and locked up. That's what I think. I just got finished watching. The video is an hour. After about, I looked at it for like, I think I got to the 37-minute mark when I saw this state trooper, woman, female, stick her hand down. You know, there's certain ways you do your hand when you turn, but then when you turn your hand this way and go. Anyway, I saw this woman stick her hand. Now, I don't want to hear that mess. I don't want to hear that mess. Well, it's unclear. It wasn't unclear to me. People just don't make up stuff like that. It's kind of like when you go to the TSA and you watch these children being molested, old people being molested and stuff and carrying on. And you know what's amazing? In this country right here, you know, we have laws. This is what's upsetting. You see, because maybe it's the Mayan calendar kicking in. They say it's not the end of the world, but it's the new age that's coming in. You mean the new age of debauchery, the new age of moral degradation, spiritual bankruptcy, moral decay, fornication, adultery, witchcraft, devil worshiping. That's the new age, right? That's what's coming in. That's the new world, right? The headline right here says 2 women cavity searched by Texas police after being pulled over. See, you are literally in trouble if you ever get pulled over. You never know if you're going to get raped, you're going to get robbed. First of all, the state, you have to understand, this is a system, good old boy system. The police work for the state. So the state is automatically going to take the police officer's side because they've been trained by the system. The attorney's been trained by the same system. The courts, the judges, by the same system. That's why I keep telling us it's really the system against the people of the United States of America. And if these women said that they had somebody put a finger up in their rear end, and then the other part right there, I think they know well when they got one up in their rear end in the other part. And I hate to even talk like that. Don't even let the children watch this video. But I think it's sad. I'm going to put the links down below right here because it's public domain now. I mean, it's out there. It's been out there for quite some time. Apparently this happened in July. But I'm shocked. I'm not shocked to the point where I'm amazed and I'm appalled what's going on, but I am literally shocked that this is happening. Not in a room at the police station. See, they're being accused. Oh, I smell marijuana. Oh, I smell marijuana. No, you do. You probably smell the marijuana. Anyway, let me stop that. Pretextual. You see, probable cause is anything they make up anytime they want it while on the scene in order to violate you. I told you there's more laws that are being broken by the police. More laws that are being broken by the police that are being broken by all the people out there in the world. I hate when this phone rings. It's always ringing. But anyway, there's more laws that are being broken out there in the world that are being broken on a daily basis by the people themselves. I mean, they actually violate you. And they use the law to do it. They use their badge, they use their uniforms to violate you. And when you go into their court system, you already got the deck stacked against you. It's your word against theirs, and the court system is designed to protect the so-called law enforcement. It's sad. It's sad. Cavity search over the pretext. It's pretextual because you ain't got no probable cause. The women say they don't smoke marijuana, they don't smoke marijuana. Oh, you don't have to agree to and consent to the search. They're still going to do it anyway. Now, my question is, what happens? What happens when they accuse you of something, only come to find out that their pretextual so-called uncontrolled senses, because they got uncontrolled senses, that's probably what's going on, it's not true. Where you leave violated, you leave feeling bad, You leave bitter and angry and upset. And then the police and our country wonders why come the consensus of the American people is constantly getting more bitter, more vindictive, and more untrustworthy. Then they wonder why all the American citizens are suspect and looked at every single police officer as a suspect. Nobody trusts you. Nobody trusts you. Period. Don't trust you. Especially when you got stuff like, and this, hey, you can call through YouTube and see this thing all over the place. All over the place. What happens when you come to find out you don't find no marijuana? And they didn't. What happens when your accusations were false? I'll tell you what happens. Nothing. And now it goes to litigation, going to lawsuit and all this other stuff. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It still doesn't help the women suffering emotional trauma and damage for being violated on a public highway, on the side of the road with bright lights and people driving by, while this woman's got her hands down this woman's pants, front and back. You be the judge, I'll put it down here. See, they hate when people get out there in the public and everybody starts talking like this because they hate. That's one reason why the system hates the internet. They hate the internet because they don't want you to be able to understand all the information that's going on. These lawmakers want to pass all these laws under the table and you subject to them. And remember, ignorance of the law is no excuse. There's over 2 million laws on the books. And just being an American, we're subject to every one of them. They can make up stuff and still be right because it's on the books and we're not even aware of it. What a sick system and society we live in. You be the judge. You be the judge. Links down below. One of them is the 4-minute, 27-minute version. And then the other one is the hour-long version. I couldn't take it no more. I just couldn't take it no more. I couldn't take it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably make this last video for the weekend. Maybe. I think I got a video coming up with J Snip 4 we're going to do either today or tomorrow, but I can't take it no more. I'm telling you. I'm going to stay at home. I'm staying at home where I'm safe. And even that's not even a guarantee.